Hi, my name's Daisy and today we are doing something slightly different with the scheduling. Today's video is going to be a Dear 21-year-old Daisy video, and I'm gonna explain what I'm doing because this is totally different to my normal book videos. However, books are involved in this, so it has got relevance. So I was born on the 16th of February 1994, which means that next month on the 16th I turn 20. Bearing in mind I will no longer have teen added to the end of my age, that means I'm out of my teenage years. But it also means I have 1 year left until I'm a fully fledged adult and I am legal everywhere. As for me, I am the one that in the group of people, everyone who you ask, this is the sensible person. And I'm also the goody two-shoe person. So I was never the sweeping generalization that is a teenager. I never did anything really reckless. I never really went on like some crazy spree of something. I never really was a brat. That's the only way I can really word it, is that some people can be pretty brattish when they're in their teenage years, which is fine because we're all going through hormone changes, but my teenage years were slightly different, and especially as I missed a lot of my education because of health reasons, I never really got the whole like horrible school experience because I was never at it. And that's something that most of my viewers don't know, that I actually have health problems, which sometimes means why I look so tired and ill. So the interesting part of this video is the fact that I am doing a spoken letter to myself in video form for next year when I am about to turn 21. This time next year I will look back on this video and reflect, because I won't quite be 21 yet. I'm giving myself the extra month, A, for the lead up, and equally I know me and I procrastinate, so I'm giving myself a little leeway if I haven't completed the things that I want to in the next year. Hi future Daisy. Are you freaked out that you're nearly 21? Especially as I hate odd numbers and you're getting old. A year can be a huge difference for someone. So let's set some targets that I hope you have achieved by now. Try not to procrastinate. Number 1, do more acts of random kindness. Number 2, meet a booktuber. There are plenty of awesome people out there, so there's no reason really not to. I want to meet so many of you beautiful people. Number 3, finally read all those John Green novels you've been meaning to. Number 4, don't be so self-conscious about being a fangirl. Yes, we sometimes get bad rep, but there is nothing wrong with it. You're not harming anyone, so don't feel like you have to kind of hide it from certain people. If they don't accept it, then they're not very good friends. Number 4 goes hand in hand with the number 3, Daisy, but don't feel self-conscious about messaging people. Just because they might have more of a following on Twitter or on BookTube doesn't mean that you can't go message them and say hi. As Mum always says, they are human and they still poop. Also, you need to learn to count because you just said number 4 twice. Number 6, you have a year to become a better functioning adult. Yes, that does mean banking and sorting out your appointments and looking after yourself better. 7, make your knitting skills better because I know we suck kind of at that. 8, do a rerun of one of our favourite series, but if you're going to choose Grey's Anatomy, please do it earlier on because it's going to take a long time. There's like 10 seasons of that. Number 9 isn't really an achievement, but I do really hope our health is a bit better next year because otherwise that would really suck. Number 10, write all those amazing ideas we have floating around in our head and put them onto paper or onto the computer, because writing small stories is better than never writing them at all. And number 11, but because I don't have 11 fingers, I can't show you 11 fingers, we need to make sure that we stick to our resolutions we made in the new year as well, because we have resolutions now, but we need to make sure those other ones aren't ignored, so keep up with that book count. I do hope wherever you are, Daisy, in a year that you are happy and you are doing okay. And you'll finally have these off. Please look after that dazzling smile we worked so hard for. You may also have your tattoo by now, and if you don't have your tattoo, what are you doing? Why did you wait so long? Go do it. I really hope that City of Ashes, Insurgent and Frostbite are in production, and if not, I'm really sorry I touched on a touchy subject. I really hope Jason and die in City of Heavenly Fire. Otherwise, how do we get through it? How do I prepare myself now, in a year's time? I don't know. Am I going to make you emotional now? I also hope that we manage that book target of 65 books and that you've got a higher book target for 2015. Good luck and be the year's odds ever in your favour. P.S. I hope you sorted out your fringe. P.S. I hope you're planning something amazing for your 21st, because otherwise you need to get on that now. I don't really know how to end this video because if I say I love you then it sounds really egotistical, so bye? If you guys are feeling inspired and want to do a video similar to this where you talk to yourself in a year's time, please feel free to. I may even be watching this back in a year's time and do a reaction video, who knows. The schedule will go back to normal next week where I will be doing a review of Blood Promise, and until then, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and happy reading. Bye bye!